Hey there, YouTube. It's Michelle, and Happy New Year. It is, well, 11:20 something here, Mountain Standard Time. So the East Coast has already experienced the New Year coming in, and the West Coast is waiting patiently. I am home crafting. I got off work today around 2 and have been home ever since. Just, well, a couple of things. I switched over my bedroom craft station. This used to be all Christmas papers and Christmassy stuff, and I've kind of switched over to Valentine's. And yeah, so I wanted to show you some things that I made today. So first of all, I want to thank Wondubar Crafts. I found her, probably, I'm betting she did one of Nick's Deserted Island challenge. I'm not sure, but I subbed her, and today she made a 4-sided tag, which I wanted to try. So I want to show you what I made. It came out so pretty. I used the Prima paper pads. I told you I had everything here. Lavender from Prima. And just some of my stash items. And so I've got a little pocket here with some tags from the collection. I've got a tea bag on this side with some eyelash trim and some rosettes. And another tag that I made out of the collection. And then on this side, I've got a vellum baggie that I've cut and I trimmed with the Martha Stewart punch. And got some trim on the sides. And again, made 2 tags out of the collection. Here I've got a dangle hanging off. I made, bead dangle that I made. And then on this side, got a little tuck spot pocket over here with another small tag from the collection. And yeah, we're back again. But this came out so fun. So I think I'm going to make a purpley themed journal. And this will be just one of the tags in the journal. So it'll sit probably in a pocket or maybe an envelope. It's going to have to be a pretty large, because here's my December daily is a standard traveler's notebook. So this tag is pretty big. I think I did 4 by 7.5. And so I'll figure out some way so it'll lay flat and stick it in a journal. And then what's neat about it is then you can journal on 4 sides. Isn't that fun? And I just had some stash ribbons, eyelash trims, different colors, and some seam binding in purple, orchid, and lavender on top. I like this. See how this is dangling? So anyway, I made that. And then I am not sure which crafter has been going crazy over taking paper clips and you just bend the edges of the paper clips. And so I've made several tonight where I've taken them and then added bead dangles. So here's one in crimson. I've got one, this is gold, and this is kind of a vintage charm here. And this is just a plain paper clip, and I added an elephant to it. I don't know how this lighting is, y'all. So here's another plain paper clip with just a vintage dangle. And here's one with a purple dangle. And here's one that I made with a blue dangle. I think that'll be pretty in a journal. And then another one, gold, dangle there. So I made those. And then let's quickly see the December Daily 2018. So I started out pretty good and fell off the wagon. And then but I kept taking pictures so that way I would remember what I'd done. And for those of you who saw my first December Daily share, this is from Jennifer Getz. Hey, Jennifer, Happy New Year, girl. Jennifer is Creations by Jinx on Etsy. And last year she gifted me this Traveler's Notebook insert. And I told her I'd like it retro. And so what was great was it was already decorated, kind of. So I just had to do my embellies and things. It was tied with this piece of seam binding. So let's see, my 2018. The yo-yos were on front, so Jennifer did that. She had this green trim and had all of these. I had shown this tag here because Jennifer laughed. She said she had bought herself a pair too. So that was fun. So day 2, and talked about I had a memorial service I went to. I added this. I love Victoria Trading, and this is one of the tags that come from there. This was on the 3rd, and I just made a tippin out of the product label. It's good vibes only. And just a picture. The reason I took pictures is because I look so different throughout the month, because I either had my hair straight or I had it natural. So anyway, here's all of these things Jennifer already had in there. I found a angel, and I talked about making my girlfriend's cards, so I'll show you those. They're there. Again, here's this. Got this from a sorority sister, sent me that on Monday morning, which was encouraging. And on the 5th, just talking about the holiday and missing Dad a little bit. Excuse me. So this was something I added in, some acetate, and this is my favorite stamp. And what I love to do is I do it on Stays-On on acetate, and then use either alcohol inks or distress inks behind to color the images in. So Jennifer had a lot of fun memorabilia, retro. So this was some recipes, and this was some tissue paper, and that was really clever that she used that to make a pocket tuck spot. A little Betty Crocker. But so here were some little, I took some of those shipping tags that you get or labels that you get at the Dollar Tree, and I had altered them. So that was on the 6th. And the 7th, I got ready for tea. My sorority had a tea for our senior members, and so this is me getting ready for the tea the night before. Here was the advertisement. Here was my table. This was from my table. And here's a picture of my tea service. There we go. So that was fun. And my mom and a friend at the tea. I had one of my sorority sisters had her table done with nutcrackers, and they were all black. Oh my gosh, it was the beautiful collection of nutcrackers. So there's that. And I added a dangle. Another friend, sorority sister from Colorado Springs, came up with her niece. And here's a picture of some of the ladies that were at my table. And some tags. I don't think I wrote on those. Another picture. Just some talking about the night before I stayed up and I cleaned up my daughter's room. So I bought her a new bedroom, set for linens and things. So I had her room set up because she came in on the 8th. And I got this Christmas card from one of my new tenants. And I just loved it because I knew it would match the retro theme. So I made it a tippin'. And just kind of wrote about Christmas and how last year ago about this time Dad had gone in the hospital, and just kind of, just some reflections. And there's Pam. Isn't she cute? And when my daughter got here on the 10th, I decided to go on ahead and complete her Belize City notebook that I made her, a photo album. We went the year before, but she hadn't done anything with it, so I took her pictures and filled them up for her. And then this is the card that I ended up coming up with for my girlfriend. I took that, oh my gosh, this was so labor intensive. It was probably about halfway through. I needed to make 40 cards, and maybe around 25, I discovered that wax paper would help this little intricate filigree angel come out. But I finally finished Janelle's cards. Lord have mercy, I had to send them to Houston. She'd gone home. So I had to FedEx them to her so she could mail them out. This was the tree at work. Work party. Me all razzly dazzly for the work party. Here's my bedroom. I bought this little red tree last year. And so I took the lights that I had used at the on the table service for the tea and just kind of draped it. It only has one strand, just enough. It's a new addition to my bedroom here. I saw that at Hobby Lobby and I knew I wanted to get it. So that was the 14th. On the 16th, super kick. We had our annual Christmas play, and all of our ministers dressed up in these crazy red and white Christmas suits, and they lit up. Oh my gosh, it was hilarious. So I'm sure they were itchy because they were super cheap, but they just were so fun and festive. So I had to take pictures of them because I just thought that was cool that they would get in the spirit and do that. And I took a picture, the songbook, The Old Rugged Cross. I just love that song. Just always just touches me when I hear it. Yeah, so I had another project, girlfriend's great grandbaby. She wanted an album, so I did one of Tamika Scrap the World, did a portfolio, and I have used that and I've adapted it. And so I made a little boy baby album. I do not like doing photo albums, y'all, and I really don't like doing baby albums. But anyway, she asked for it, and so I did. And so these were vertical this way, horizontal this way, and then the pages opened up so you could do larger pages. And this was like a photo spot here so she could put a picture of the baby on the outside. Anyway, that's another one. I had to FedEx to Roswell because I was so late in getting it made. Just talked about my daughter. This is her half-sister. Andrea is now in college here in Colorado, so she came to visit us on the route to go home to California. So that was a fun visit. Another picture of me. That was the 24th, Christmas Eve. When we took Andrea to the airport, we went to Walmart and picked up a tree. So this is one of those evergreens that looks like it has snow. So it looked like we chopped it down and the snow is still stuck on there. Real simple because half of my stuff or most of my stuff is in storage. And so I had saved up like the special Christmas ornaments. And so we just put those on. So it looked real pretty. And me, girlfriend Yvette came in from Northern California to see her parents. So I got to see her. And that evening my brother hosted and we had our family time with him and all the kids. And so yeah, there's that. Christmas, some reflections from the day. Christmas Day, I just decided to wash my hair. I just couldn't stand it anymore. So that was funny. And so I've got Pam saying, oh, no, you didn't. It felt so good to take that shower cap off because it's just a pain trying to keep your hair straight. And then we went into Kwanzaa, which starts the 26th. And so I talked about Umoja. And here's a stamp that I have that I did on acetate. And it's got all these people. So first day, Umoja is unity. The stamp reminds me of unity. And talking about Kwanzaa and the 7 principles. This was a picture my brother had. This was me and our babysitter. So I was able to get this picture to her brother. So hopefully she got to see it on Christmas. I'm sure that would have been a kick for her to see. And I did some cleaning of my room area because I had it all Christmased out. And so it looked like the elves came in and just threw paper everywhere. talked about that. Little reflections there. Talked about I had two girlfriends come in from the DC, Maryland area, so we went out to dinner on the 28th. And something sticking. Oh, I set up my office. I took the computer and printer from the office building and put it in my guest bedroom, so I can do work here now. Here's this. And so that's it. That's all that I've written in here. I've got a couple more pages, and I'll probably finish out going over to my mother's for the last day of Kwanzaa, the first tomorrow. So anyway, this was a kick using this, and I really appreciate Jennifer. So I'm over 15. Let's hope this loads up. I hope everybody has a happy new year, and thanks for being subbies and watching. See you soon. Bye.